Andrew here, and a few more thoughts on pain. I am recovering from a wrenched back, and I don't want this to happen again, so I have to dig in. I have to develop another habit to my 3 baselines. I just read the introduction to the amazing Ray Edwards' new book, Read This or Die. And in it, he gave the 12 principles of his life. And he talks about the things he must do every day. And I find it interesting because his book is about a sales letter. I'm sorry, Ray Edwards is one of America's top copywriters and copywriting teachers. And his book is about a sales letter he wrote to himself. And it was basically, Dear Ray, read this or die. You want to find out more about it? Go on Amazon and buy his damn book. I have never been disappointed by anything I have bought from him. Anyway, what I found interesting was his health problems are physical, but they led to mental health issues and a lot of soul searching on his part, and how he had to read this sales letter or he was going to die. And it moves into the things that he must do moving forward so that he can be the man that God made him or put on this earth to be. And he is doing this and writing this book, and I'm only just touching it, scratching the surface, but I've been doing the same things. I've been vlogging it for you. I have been building up my habits in small pieces, incrementally, because I can't go all in. If I go all in, I push everything in, I'm good for a day, a week, even a month, but then the depression hits and it knocks me back and I'm done. And I got to start all over again. So I have to go with James Clear, author of Atomic Habits. By the way, I am not an affiliate of these gentlemen. I recommend their stuff because it's really good. James Clear, Atomic Habits, Ray Edwards, Read This or Die. James Clear talks about incremental improvement, 1% a day. I've talked about it. Adding a tiny little bit. Make that small adjustment. And I talk about it as do it for 2 months, 3 months, until the discipline is gone and it has become the habit, and now it is a part. I only didn't write, video, or exercise for 3 straight days because I was, as I said at the beginning, let's talk about pain. I was in too much pain. How much pain? Without getting too graphic, the pain was so bad my digestion was off, and I had explosive gas and diarrhea from the pain. The pain was... Anybody who's had back pain will tell you just how debilitating it is. And as I mentioned in a previous video, the only thing I felt that's worse was kidney stones. For comparison, the nurse who was administering my painkillers and relaxants so I could pass the stone when I was in my local hospital said she would rather have another baby than pass another kidney stone. My Kung Fu teacher used to quote his teacher and say, God is fair. Women have childbirth, men have kidney stones. 90% of kidney stones are dudes. Isn't it dandy? Yeah, thanks God. Anyway, the pain was unbelievable. I do not wish to do this again. After I had kidney stones, I learned enough about them that I've never repeated it. I've kept my diet in order. I've kept the amount of fluid I put through my system in order. I've not repeated it. I haven't had to go terribly deep, but back pain, I keep going through it. I used to go through it once or twice a year. I'd move in a strange way and my lumbar spine would go click and I'd be laid up for a week. And it happened last August and it happened last Saturday. That's only, what, 8-9 months apart. A little click and a week plus of pain. It's Thursday, it happened Saturday, I'm on day 5, I've reverted. My last video I talked about being nauseous and sweating from the pain. It was bad. I'm not enjoying this. I joke about pain being an old friend and how I enjoy the pain of DOMS, but I'm not enjoying this pain and I have to do something. And that's where the habits come in. I know what I need to do to keep my lumbar strong, mobile, strength, stability, mobility, flexibility. The 4 cornerstones of good posture. Strength, stability, flexibility, and strength, stability, mobility, flexibility. The cornerstones of good posture. Strength, stability, mobility, flexibility. The cornerstones of good posture. Not just good posture, good back. And I've given up strength and mobility training. I'm not doing enough. I go through the click and I do it for a while. And then the doldrums hit, the mental health, the depression hits. And I didn't do it for 3 or 4 weeks. I did no yoga for 3 or 4 weeks. And then I was twisting as I was putting wifey's new bed frame together and click. And I need to develop a new habit. And I want to get at it. But I'm in too much fucking pain. But as the good book says, this too shall pass. Much like my kidney stones, this too shall pass. And I will get back at it. And I will do it 3 to 4 times a week. Maybe I'll do it every darn day. Maybe I'll get it to the point where I get up and the first 15 minutes of my day is devoted to maintaining a healthy spine. That's my ultimate goal. Just a little strength, stability, mobility, flexibility training to do it. That's my next habit. I'm going to take my cornerstone 3 to my cornerstone 4. And I'll drag you along for the journey. Because why not? Thank you very much for watching. That was my time. Now it's your time. And in the meantime, take care and you'll see me soon.